Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for June 2018. This is Elizabeth from channelguidance.com. Okay, so I've already shuffled the decks. Let's go ahead and begin. This is for confirmation, but first let's get you 9 cards from this deck. This is a love reading for the sign of Libra. You have the Sun, Two of Cups, Knight of Wands, Queen of Coins, Seven of Coins, the Emperor, Five of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Coins. Okay, what's the most important message that Libra needs to hear from this deck for June 2018? And you have the Chariot. So the Chariot does mean that this is time for major change in your love life. The Chariot is about movement. It's about victory. But it does mean you have to be really persistent and determined as far as seeing these changes. So we'll come back to this card to see how it ties in with the rest of the reading. Let's focus on the first 3 cards. And you have the Sun, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So you do have this energy in Two of Cups of, like a soulmate connection. You feel really close to someone. The energy is there. And you have the Sun right next to it. So I feel like, if there's, for those who are single, maybe if you're interested in somebody, like you're getting the green light from this reading. The Sun does represent positive energy, success, a positive outcome. But, once again, you have this energy of the Knight of Wands, which ties in with the Chariot. Yes, the connection with somebody is there, and you have the Sun telling you there will be a positive outcome, but you have to really be determined to see this happen. There's a double message for you here, that this connection will happen because of the actions that you take, or maybe even for some of you, because you're really determined to see this happen, because you're really patient, especially if you're dealing with somebody who maybe is not as sure as you are. The Knight of Wands means you have to really want this. You have to be really determined to see this connection happen. And again, the Sun is telling you that there will be success as far as connecting with this partner, with this soulmate energy. Now, in the second row here, you have the Queen of Coins, the Seven of Coins, and the Emperor. So, once again, the Emperor stands out to me because it ties in with the connection from the Knight of Wands and the Chariot. This is about you taking charge of your love life. This is about you taking action. This means that you have to take your power back. And there's an earth sign here, the Queen of Coins. This is someone who is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So for some of you, you might feel, really connected to someone who is an earth sign. But there is indecision here. You have the Seven of Coins. With the Seven of Coins, this is being like really cautious and really cautious and kind of weighing your options. And for some of you, it could be that, there's more than one person available to you. Maybe not for everyone, but with the Seven of Coins, usually you are weighing your options. You're strategizing what you're going to do as far as your love life. So I feel like, you are supposed to be taking control right now, because based on what I see up here, you have, a really strong connection with someone. And the energy of success in this relationship, it's there. Like, I see it happening, but it means with the Knight of Wands being here, it means that this is actually up to you. And then the Emperor is further confirming that. I mean, that relationship is there. It will happen, but it's because of some action that you take. The Emperor is all about being in control. And I feel like somebody here is doing a lot of thinking, like you're just kind of lost in your head, going, back and forth over everything that could happen, thinking, should I, shouldn't I, what if I do, what if I don't, when you're supposed to be taking action. That's what I keep getting from the Emperor. Now, down here, you have another person. You have a fire sign, Queen of Wands, so that would be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now, there's a lot of conflict around this person with the Five of Wands. This usually does mean that there's either a lot of fighting, a lot of bickering, a lot of misunderstanding. It's just the energy of being really incompatible with someone. For some of you, this can even be a different message than we've had up here, because you're being told that this is a time for you to be receiving, for you to be getting the relationship that you deserve. And for some of you, there could be, you know, a fire sign. That's just the message that I get. I feel like for some of you, there is someone, either that's a fire sign or someone in that energy where you're highly incompatible. So it could be, you know, with the 7 of coins up there, which sometimes does mean that you're weighing your options. You could be deciding between an earth sign and a fire sign, like, you know, who's the better partner for you. Maybe that's why you have the Emperor telling you this is actually your choice, your decision. I feel like there are 2 people that are kind of like, you know, in your energy, and you're having to choose which one's the better choice for you. Which one do you really belong with? And, you know, when it comes to this earth sign, you're doing a lot of thinking, like, you know, weighing your options, but you're also being told that one of these people, perhaps this fire sign, you know, this is an incompatible relationship. It could, I mean, usually with the 5 of Wands, you're just very different people. You want different things, but it's actually time for you to be getting what you deserve. Let's go ahead and get a few more cards to see what the rest of the message is. What other messages are there for the sign of Libra for June? The Star. What other message is there for the sign of Libra? Page of Cups. 3 of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look at just these 3. So you have the Star. So the Star is, you know, a card of hopes and wishes. So I feel like you're getting the outcome that you want. I mean, seeing the Star here and the Sun, I feel like, you know, there's either you're wanting, you know, a really deep, meaningful relationship. That's the energy of the 2 of Cups. This is not, you know, like a superficial flirtation or just chemistry with someone. This is a deep emotional bond. I feel like that, you know, is what you're wanting, and that's what you're getting. The Star usually means that you're getting, you know, you're getting what you want. Your hopes and wishes are realized. But, I mean, you also have the Page of Cups. So this does represent that there has to be communication. The pages all represent communication. And this one means there has to be a lot of maybe outpouring of affection, of emotion. Maybe you have to really tell this person how you feel. The Page of Cups is, you know, pouring out your heart. This leads to happiness. You have the 3 of Cups. This is a high energy of celebration. I also get that if you are contemplating kind of pouring out your heart to someone, again, the Page of Cups, this is really what you're wanting, to really let somebody know how you feel about them or what you want. This ends in you celebrating. So I feel like, again, you're getting the outcome that you want. So I feel like, you know, these 3 cards, you know, this may be a different message for other people. I feel like, you know, there's a conversation that needs to be had with the Page of Cups, where you tell somebody exactly what you want and how you're feeling. If you do that, this ends in happiness for you. Of course, the 3 of Cups also does represent marriage. I don't know, it just seems like so far with the cards that I've pulled that Libra, like, I feel like you have a lot going on. And maybe not everyone, but I feel like there's lots of people in around your energy. I feel like now there are lots of possibilities for you with the 7 of Coins being here. You're having to weigh your options as far as who is going to be the soulmate connection for you. But I feel like, you know, if there's someone specific that you have your eye on, somebody that you want to be with, the Star is telling you that you will get your wish. Let's get a few more cards from the confirmation deck. What other message is there for the sign of Libra for June? Strength. What other message is there for the sign of Libra? 6 of Wands. And the Chariot. What's the most important message that Libra needs to hear from this deck for June 2018? Death. So, I mean, this is the energy of like a big transformation. It's a major arcana, which means it's time for a big change in your love life. So for some of you, it could be that it's time to change. It's time to change partners. If you're not happy, which actually that came up for the sign of Aquarius. It was a really kind of difficult reading. I just did it, but I mean, the Death card is just telling you that it's time for a big change in your love life, a big transformation, an ending and a new beginning. So maybe that's why I kind of felt like there's lots of different energies here as far as different people. There are many people who you can have this soulmate connection with, and it's time for a big change to make that happen, to allow that to happen. Now, these 3 cards that I pulled for you, let's just look at these 2. You have 2 major arcanas, one's a repeating card with the 6 of Wands in the middle. This is the energy of victory. So if you have been struggling to keep a relationship together. You're being told that you can make this happen. You do have the Strength card, though, telling you to be patient. The Strength card is about you being brave and staying strong. And you have the Chariot. This actually is a repeat card because it was the main energy from the first deck. Same card, different deck. So you have the energy of victory here actually 3 times. The Minor Arcana and the Major Arcana 2 times. The energy of victory. So again, if you know you're struggling in a relationship, maybe a relationship where you feel you and your partner are highly incompatible, because I see that here. Some of you are able to work this out. I mean, 3 cards representing victory. Not only victory, but getting past any obstacles. But again, the Chariot does mean victory because you are really persistent and determined to see something happen. Whether it's meeting somebody new or making a relationship happen. This is you staying strong. I mean, the Strength card is also about you not getting angry and lashing out. Some of you, maybe you have to be really patient with your partner, or maybe they have to be really patient with you, with the 7 of Coins being here, because this means, again, this is just the energy of somebody really carefully, you know, weighing their options. And I keep getting the message over and over that, you know, Libra, there are, you know, there's more than one person in your life right now. And for some of you, you may already know who that is. Maybe you're torn between 2 people, or for others, you may not know yet. You may just know that one person, like you're not really sure. It's just a feeling I get from this reading, like you're not really sure if this person is the one or not. You could be going back and forth. I'm surprised you don't have the 2 of Coins here anywhere. If you're not sure about somebody, and maybe you're watching this because you're wondering, you know, should you just, you know, stay in this relationship? You may want to think about this very carefully, because again, let's just look at the Court cards again here. 2 people here, and it could be the same person, even though it's, you know, Coins and Wands. It could be the same person. Like usually with this energy of the 7 of Coins, you want to take your time. You want to go really slow, and you want to think about it very carefully, because you usually have other options. You're not ready to take action. The 7 of Coins is not a card of action. And then down here, this person has the energy of perhaps being incompatible with you, of, you know, just being very different, when actually, you know, it's time for you to be getting the relationship that you deserve with the 6 of Coins. The 6 of Coins, this is you finally being happy, and it is right next to the 3 of Cups here, which does represent either marriage or, you know, celebration, being extremely fulfilled. So I feel like for some of you, if you are questioning a relationship, it's for a reason. You probably feel that this person is probably not the best option for you. But again, I mean, just looking at the first 3 cards, I always feel like the first 3 cards, they give you the most insight into, you know, the rest of the reading, no matter what cards you pull. These 3 cards say it all for you. There's a strong connection with somebody here. You may know them already, or you may not. There's a strong connection. This relationship will happen. It has, you know, a lot of positive energy around it. But you need to be moving in that direction with the Knight of Wands. All the Knights represent change and movement. And this Knight is really determined. So again, if you're in a relationship, or if you're with somebody and you have so many doubts, and you keep going back and forth, because sometimes air signs do that. Air signs, you think a lot. You're an air sign, so you're constantly in your head. If you're having second thoughts about somebody, then that may not be the right person for you. The Knight of Wands is saying keep moving forward. I just feel like this soulmate connection here, it's, you know, it's right in your face, and it has, I mean, so much happiness around it with the sun. It has success written all over it. But you need to be moving in that direction. And for others, you know, just moving this way again. Perhaps there's a conversation that you need to have with someone. A heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe this is with someone that you really want to be with the Star being here. This is, you know, a card of hopes and wishes. If you have that conversation, if you really tell someone how you feel, again, I see happiness for you here. This is a happy outcome. But also, you know, you celebrating perhaps the good news that they feel the same way about you. Okay, Libra, this has been your love reading for June 2018. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.